Yeah, Diane, I mean, the White House really struggles to answer that question. Just yesterday, I said, if the president's so concerned about the national security risks, why is his campaign posting on it? But look, the White House also trying to frame this, as you heard what Jay and Elizabeth say, saying it's not an outright ban. It would force a sale. But the reality is it would face a lot of legal challenges if it got through the Senate, was signed by the president, and China would likely block it because it would need the Chinese government's approval. And Diane, we've been in this exact place before throughout the years where they've tried to force a sale on TikTok, and it just didn't work. But after that 2020 attempt from Donald Trump to get it banned, China actually changed its regulations so that it actually bars the export of certain technologies, including technologies like the algorithm that underpins TikTok. So the question of where it goes from here could be a long road ahead. And Diane, to set this into context, this is really just the latest shoe to drop in the broader U.S.-China technology Cold War, the effort to try and split off sensitive technologies from each other. The U.S. has banned giant Huawei telecommunications firm from the United States, but to move into the arena of apps and software behind export controls on chips and telecommunications, that would have a sweeping effect because there are many Chinese companies that are influential in the software space in the United States.
So, Mike, what are you watching for as this bill now heads to the Senate?
So many things, but Diane, this is a dream team panel. I'm so excited for this conversation. In particular, I want to give attribution to Selena's excellent reporting. She mentioned in our other break something that really underscores the frustration that I have with this bill and with this Congress. She mentioned the Chinese app Temu and Shein. Temu was one of the largest advertisers for commercials during the Super Bowl that averaged over 120 million views. Temu had an ad in almost every single quarter of it, to which it became a trending topic on social media of how much money Temu has to keep marketing to us. Temu is a marketplace-based app where lots of U.S. customers go on and buy products. And when they're buying the products, they're putting our credit card information down, their home address, telephone numbers, our whereabouts. And it's also, too, the algorithm is reading our consumer pattern behaviors. And there's already so much apps in the that Chinese owns that can get so much access to our data, which underscores the performative nature of Congress that makes Americans so frustrated that Congress isn't doing the difficult task of understanding the nuance of how these social media platforms actually work. And that's a challenge because the technology is moving so fast that is a complete in opposition to how Congress works at a very slow pace. So Congress is going to have to change its operational process in order to keep up with the pace of innovation and technology to really create legislations that address the issues. But that is the hard work and not performative nature.